Hi.
Hey. I love when you bring your piano to these things. It's so cool. What an amazing tandem you and Lin make in this film. It's like when Stevie Wonder duetted with Whitney Houston. I don't know. It's a magical collaboration. I imagine you've probably followed his career. Like, what did it mean for you two?
Well, more than follow his career, I followed his childhood. Yeah. He went to the Hunter School with my niece, and my sister would always tell me about this little boy, Lin-Manuel Miranda. It's not a name you forget, right? Yeah. Lin-Manuel Miranda loves the Little Mermaid. He wants to know, could you sign this poster? But I finally actually signed the poster saying, please stop kissing Jenny's feet, because he was so insistent that he just was passionate about it. And then years later, there's Lin-Manuel Miranda coming, in the Heights, and then Hamilton.
Amazing.
And so I have this feeling about him of pride in him, because I knew him since he was a kid.
Yeah.
And then we're collaborating, and that was so much fun.
He was the nephew you never had, basically.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. He's very smart, and very savvy theatrically. I mean, I've seen his work as a director. He did the Tick Boom movie. He directed that. It was fantastic work. So we just get in the room and sort of both split-ball ideas in terms of the song moments we've already chosen, because Rob and John were also very involved with that. Yeah. And then Lynn and I just fashioned these songs, Yeah.
I definitely want to talk about, obviously, the three songs you guys wrote for this. But first, in terms of the original score, were there ways that you found to update those tracks at all, or any of those markedly different, would you say?
Part of Your World, well, tempo-wise, it stretches out more, and Hallie's performances, we have a little more breath in there than the original, and she takes some wonderful liberties vocally that make it really fresh. I mean, with Poor Unfortunate Souls, we stuck with the basic feel, but there were adjustments in the arrangement, some structural adjustments. Kiss the Girl is pretty much Kiss the Girl. And again, having the live action visuals to go with it, it just transforms it. Under the Sea, you don't mess with that too much.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, you don't mess with perfection.
Yeah. So there's it's just, you want to give everything a fresh perspective.
Yeah.
And certainly they open up in different ways. Melissa McCarthy as Ursula is her own Ursula, and you support that with the orchestrations. So it is the mermaid that people knew, but it's you want to keep it fresh, just like we did with Aladdin or with Beauty. I wanted new revised arrangements.
Yeah. Let's talk about these new arrangements here. Can you tease them for us? Is this a prop, or is this working today?
Well, I don't know. I could tease them with the rest. Okay, so the songs with Lynn are harder for me to play than some others. Okay. Because especially Scuttlebutt. Scuttlebutt was just, I gave him this, piece of music under it. It's like this little lilting Caribbean tune, and above it he rapped. Right. So the combination is very hard to reconstruct for me.
It's definitely the Lin-Manuelist Mirandaist moment.
It is
in the movie.
The Mirandaist. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Da, 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 da. I couldn't even play it for you right now. But it's got that combination of sort of that original mermaid feel, and then this rap over it, which is just, it is the most amazing expanding of the envelope for Little Mermaid. On Wild Uncharted Waters, I certainly wanted to use the sense of the roiling sea. All I ever wanted was da 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 da, and I already know. All I ever thought, and then we get to Wild Uncharted Waters, far beyond the sea. for the first time, I gave him actually a variation on something that was in the original movie. He said, "Can we do a two against a three there?" And that combination just gave it incredible, rhythmic rub that was just so exciting.
Love it. And there's a song you didn't use. Javier told me.
Yes, we wrote a
What
song
can
called
you tell us about the Triton song you guys wrote?
Impossible Child. Ariel, you impossible child. It really was great to have that and great to work on it. And I think it would have worked, but it was like fitting a big piece into a smaller space. So Rob had to do it A and B. I think he had screenings with it in and also with the scene, and he just felt the movie moved better without the song. Yeah. But people are going to be able to hear it, and I think see it with footage in outtake things.
Yeah, awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Such a privilege anytime I get to speak with you and hear you on the keys and vocals. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Appreciate your time.
Okay, my pleasure.